TikTok, the wormhole that has been robbing the youth of their time since 2017. Well, not all the youth. Boomers like me spend copious amounts of time on Twitter instead. But the rapid success of TikTok is still too great to ignore, with the quick 15-second snippets seeping into YouTube and Instagram meme pages. The hundreds of millions of users and the easily manipulable audience is a perfect background for anyone who's trying to sell anything. And SHEIN is one of the companies that is trying to do so. Actually, they are actually doing so and taking full advantage of this. For those of you unfamiliar with this company, SHEIN sells clothes, very cheap clothes. That's it. That's all I know. Oh, and they used to be called She Inside, which I don't know why these fast fashion companies always start with very weird names. Like I think Zara used to be called something weird. I'm gonna put it in, but yeah, that's just weird. In my research, I couldn't find very much about SHEIN. If any information I could find was from their website, but there was nothing about its founders or its origins. You know, all you'll find on the website is just, apart from the clothes, is a bunch of stock images of like designers and garment workers in factories that look really clean and chic, and some frou-frou ethos statements like, we make clothing so that everyone can enjoy the beauty of fashion. I only later confirmed that the company is based in China after I saw news articles talking about India banning SHEIN and TikTok, but this is over some political stuff that I don't have the full scope to discuss and not to do with what I'm going to be discussing in this video. But yeah, SHEIN is based in China, so is TikTok, and both of them being banned in India is going to affect their market base. Like that is a huge chunk of their market base being taken away. But I have a feeling that the very hungry and consumeristic West is going to make up for that deficit somehow. You just wait. SHEIN has loads, like millions of Instagram followers as well, and they've hosted a fashion show, a virtual music concert, and they've even sponsored the redhead from Riverdale, so they're big. But of course, that level of publicity and endorsement to a 15-year-old on TikTok is gonna scream, this stuff seems legit, I have no reason to question it. But is it really though? Like, is it really? And that's what I want to talk about. Hey guys, how's it going? You good? I'm good. Welcome back to my channel, and today the word of the day is exploitation. Although I feel like that word is the word of the day every day under capitalism, but nevertheless, today we're going to be talking about another horrible brand helping to turn the wheels of fast fashion, SHEIN. As usual, I'm going to split this video into sections just so it makes sense for you and for me, and so I don't go into a 50-minute rant that becomes a very painful headache to edit. Why is SHEIN so popular? Well, when you're a young person and you're looking to keep up with trends, as I'm sure you can tell I do, and you have a limited budget, but also you want instant convenience, you're probably gonna look for something that's like extremely cheap, ships in 2 days, and SHEIN sort of swoops in to be the savior with their £3 crop tops and bikini sets and such. Reviews on the website will say that the clothes often don't arrive on time or don't arrive at all, and the customer service is terrible. But hey, it's kind of a cool gamble to take. Like, do I spend this £3 that could potentially disappear forever and I'll never see it again, or in 60 days I see a cute crop top arrive at my door? Loads of people are kind of willing to take the risk, and to me, I'll kind of compare it to like taking an hour-long train into London and hoping to find something cute in a thrift shop, and either you get there and the stuff is all expensive marked up vintage stuff, or you just don't find anything you like. But anyway, it's still a nice day and you got to go out, so you don't really mind. Relatable or not, that is the only thing in my life I can equate that feeling to. But yeah, the cheap prices are definitely a positive that have made SHEIN grow so much in popularity. I mean, the company's been around since 2008, but I think the more they've expanded to more countries and the more they've been shared around on the internet, like on TikTok, more people have been like, yeah, I think I'm gonna give this company a shot. So what is the connection between SHEIN and TikTok? Or am I just hallucinating a connection to try and gain clicks? Well, much like YouTube clothing hauls, TikTok clothing hauls are now a thing that the youth are actually doing. I cannot believe that that is a thing. Like, yeah, sure, 1 ton of water, about 500 liters of dye, hundreds of hours of sewing, you know, loads of carbon in shipping, and then boom, it arrives at your doorstep. You get this cute top and you get to shoot a 15-second video about it. Ta-da! That is a thing now that people are doing, like as if YouTube haul videos weren't bad enough. Like, I know I watch them sometimes as a guilty pleasure because, you know, sometimes you just want to live vicariously through the people who can afford to buy $400 bales of clothing that they will possibly never wear again. But this is a weird niche, and I guess people are tired of watching people do that for 10 minutes on YouTube, so they want to watch it for 15 seconds on TikTok. And there are so many videos about this. Like, I think there are about 1.1 billion videos that are tagged hashtag SHEIN on TikTok. Like, that is how much the content has gained traction on the site. And obviously SHEIN has been using TikTok as a marketing tool, and the best part about it for them is they don't actually have to pay anyone. Like, one kid posts a video in this clothing and they're like, yeah, I got it from this website, and then their little friends want to buy it, and then their little friends want to buy it, and boom. Like, yeah, sure, SHEIN does pay actual Instagram influencers and celebrities to wear their stuff, but then the majority of it is just through word of mouth on the internet that hey, did you know there's this website where you can get extremely cheap and cute stuff? And yeah, with these little TikTok trends, like, it does seem harmless. Like, really, what's the worst thing that could happen? But is there really a problem with this, or am I just being nitpicky? Well, I think there is. I personally think there is. The manipulation of a very young audience. Like, the average TikTok user is about 13 to 24, and 27% of that are 13 to 17-year-olds, and these are the people who are being enticed to buy this stuff. I know it's not illegal to advertise to children once they're over the age of 13, at least in some European countries, but still it seems a little exploitative to me to, you know, advertise these clothes that, because of the shadiness of the company, we don't even know like where they've come from, and this whole mentality that even young children are being embedded with of just instant gratification. And even if it's not instant, like this throwaway culture of like, you can wear it today and throw it out tomorrow and not give it a second thought. Like, if I was 13 and I found out that there is potential that something I'm wearing has been made by another 13-year-old who hasn't been fairly compensated, is obviously not supposed to be working because, hello, child labor, I would be freaked out. I am stating the possibility about the use of child labor because whenever clothing is as cheap as it is on SHEIN, we cannot rule out any sketchy business. We just can't. Like, how else are we supposed to explain those extremely cheap clothes? The environmental and ethical costs are just something that even adults barely care about, so I doubt that any younger people taking part in this are even giving this a second thought, even know that this is a thing, and they're not given the opportunity to make an informed decision when making these purchases. Now, you know, you're thinking it's just clothes, but that's the thing. The whole "it's just clothes" mentality in itself is a problem. Now, another issue I want to bring up is privacy. Some SHEIN app users have reported getting hacked after downloading the app, so like their Spotify accounts, their Apple Pay accounts, their Google Pay accounts being hacked, and then having to change the passwords, and you know, that's just a scary experience. Like, imagine them robbing all £3 in my bank account. I would be livid. TikTok has also been accused of user privacy issues by the US government in the past, so make of that what you will. Like, both companies being based in China, both being associated with hacking and privacy issues. Is there a conspiracy theory that I'm too lazy to dig into here? Maybe, but I'll let you decide on that. That's not my job for today. Maybe in another video, and if you want to possibly watch that hypothetical video, subscribe. Am I saying it's bad? Am I saying SHEIN is bad? Am I saying TikTok is bad? Yes. Every single app I've ever used ever has depleted my attention span and IQ in some way, shape, or form, and I think TikTok is doing that to so many people, and I don't want to join in because then the last two of my brain cells would just die. So yeah, TikTok is bad. But is SHEIN bad? Yes. Also yes. Definitely yes. Am I gonna condemn anyone who's actually used it or is planning to use it? No, that's not how this works. I don't come online to attack people. I mean, I can't shame anyone for wanting convenience convenience in their life and to want to fit into aesthetics at a cheap price. I mean, that is pretty much what all the internet is at this point. But with Shein, it just doesn't make sense because the clothes either arrive late or don't arrive at all, and when they do arrive, they're probably gonna smell of dye, they're probably gonna be torn apart, and if they somehow are intact and do look cute and do fit, you can only wear them for a certain amount of time before you have to chuck them out because they just literally haven't withstood the test of time. Like, don't people want to buy clothes they can cherish for a longer amount of time anymore? Is that no longer a thing? Are we just getting dressed for photographs? And I say that having made myself look slightly more presentable for this video, but I always point out my hypocrisy, okay? Don't at me. I don't see the point in Shein. I don't see why people are just okay with mediocrity now. Like, people don't care enough to defend their dollar. Like, come on, every little counts. In conclusion, I guess I've just blown any chance I have of getting a brand sponsorship from Shein. Gosh dang it. If you've liked this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content if you haven't already. To those who have, I think I'm at about 100 subscribers right now, so thank you for those who have. Thank you. And if you're not already, then join the family. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your day, and I will see you next time.